Hey everybody, I thought I'd start off with the Marvel book. This is February for April 2021. Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. I'm looking forward to the Venom book here. The end of an era. Very cool. That's the front of the book. Let's see. We'll start going through here and see what new stuff they got coming out. There's the Mighty Valkyries, #1. Nice cover. Wow, that's beautiful. Now we got Avengers, King in Black. Like I said, I'm collecting all of these. Avengers number 45. Let's see, what do we got here? The Avengers join the battle against the King in Black. The year's most epic event explodes in the pages of Avengers. The vampire hunter Blade has been at the forefront of the fight against the dark symbiote god, but now he must pay a dark price that will change his world forever. Wow. Okay, now we got Venom number 200. There's a whole bunch of variant covers coming out for this one. And I looked at all of them. I guess you can pre-order them now. I'm not sure exactly when this is going to be done, but some of them are very cool. I think that one's wild right there. By Jock. And this is like a collage by Mr. Garson. Here's Ryan Stegman's cover. That's cool. Wild looking. The final chapter in the Book of Venom by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. This is it. Venomaniacs. The landmark 200th issue starring the most sinister symbiote in the Marvel Universe arrives. And after this, nothing will be the same. From Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman, and a who's who of artists from the issues that tore Eddie Brock's life asunder and brought the King in Black to Earth, comes the first chapter of the rest of Venom's life. But in Null's wake, what even remains of the lethal protector? Wow. What's that, $9.99? Wow. 96 pages. So I guess they're going to wrap it up in a real big story. I'm going to pick up some of these. I guess if you can get them on online, you can save a little bit of money. Unless you go to your local comic book store. Well, look at all these different covers they have coming out. Ryan Stegman. And then you got Jock, Simone Bianchi, Rob Liefeld, and Ryan Stegman's got a lot of different variants and version variants. And Jake Scott Campbell, Mark Bagley, Arthur Adams, Patrick Gleason, Stephanie Hans, Jeffrey Verrig, Humberto Ramos, Nick Klein, and Mr. Garson. So we saw all those. Wow. I'm looking forward to that. Now we got the Marvels #1. Kurt Busiek. I love his writing. We got the cover by Alex. Let's see. Here's like a cover by Alex right here. Just beautiful. Man, just the way he comes up with the ideas and the lighting and everything. That's a cool looking character there. Punisher back there. Is that Black Cat? Yeah. Wow. And that's the live version of Arrow. Cool. All right. Past and present combined in an all-new ongoing series. Wow. Kurt Busiek, Marvel's Astro, is back with the biggest, wildest, most sprawling series ever to hit Marvel Universe. Let's see. Telling stories that span the decades and range from cosmic adventure to intense human drama. From the street level to the cosmic, starring literally anyone from Marvel's very first heroes to the superstars of tomorrow. Wow. The first issue includes an invasion from orbit, a picnic to Prospect Park, superhero sightseeing in Manhattan, the All-Winter Squad in 1947, Reed Richards during his time in military intelligence, cosmic beings beyond space and time, and that's only for starters, featuring Captain America, Spider-Man, the Punisher, the Human Torch, Storm, the Black Cat, the Golden Age Vision, Arrow, Iron Man, and Thor, and introducing two brand new characters, all beautifully drawn by Yoda Ray Sinar. X-Men, Legion of Superheroes, Iron Man, and the opening act of a thriller that'll take us across the Marvel Universe and beyond. Plus, who or what is Shum? It all starts here, and it goes everywhere. Kurt Busiek is awesome with writing stuff like that, because he did Astro City. And I just like the way he writes, because he'll be talking. Plus, he did the first Marvel's book, so it's going to be really nice to see him do this and come back in. Wow. So we'll see what's going on. I'm looking forward to that, too. Here's some artwork, interior artwork here. That's nice, black and white. Two-page spread there. Wow. He's interesting. The glow and everything there. Here's a Marvel. Here's a cover variant by Steve Epting. That's really cool. Everybody's taking a picture. Recording everything. Okay, now we got the Mighty Valkyries, number 1 of 5. Jason Aaron and Torn Grunbeck. Maria de Ulis, art and cover. And all the different variants and stuff like headshots and stuff. Todd Knuck's owned a bunch of those. Scotty Young. We got some more artwork on the inside. Wow. And you see that face. Yes, we got some beautiful artwork in this. Wow. The painting and everything, that's really nice. And Todd Knuck faces. Headshots. Okay, Jane Foster gets a fresh start. And allies new and old. Both new and old. Jane Foster believed she was the only Valkyrie left, but the fight against Null, the King in Black, proved her wrong. Now the Valkyries must redefine their roles in a changing world, and Asgard's not going to make it easy. When Loki comes to Jane with rumors of a beast stalking the souls of Midgard, she leaps into action. Wow, you're listening to him. But she's not the only one after the strange wolf's hide. She'll need backup, but her ancient co-worker has other priorities. Years ago, the warrior made a promise to a woman she loved, and now it's time to follow through. Get the real story behind the Marvel Universe's newest star, and don't miss the start of an all-new epic adventure from powerhouses Jason Aaron, Turin Grimbeck, and Maria de Ulis. Cool, 40 pages. Then we got the variant here, the main cover here. Nice art. It's like in a huge wolf mouth or something like that. Wow. Now we got Women of Marvel. Let's see. Who ran the world? You already know. Celebrate the Women of Marvel with an extravaganza of extraordinary talent. Okay. It's probably all going to be done by female artists and writers and stuff. That's cool. Let's see. The future is female. Get in on the ground floor with this amazing assembly of writers and artists from all over entertainment. Comics legend Louise Simonson kicks things off with a must-read introduction. Nadia Shamus punches the glass ceiling with the Jade Giantress. Elsa Sejunisson grits her way to the front line with Captain Peggy Carter. Sophie Campbell goes feral with a bone-grinding Merle story. Video game and comics writer Ann Toole makes her Marvel debut in a blaze of glory. Natasha Arturicki and of Heathen fame charges sword first into the Marvel Universe with astonishing art from new and established artist Kai Sama. Transformers Death's Head, Eleanor Carlini, Power Rangers Batgirl, Skylar Patridge, Resonant Relics of Youth, Joanna E-Step, Fantastic Four, Fraggle Rock, and more, you're sure to come away powered up and ready to slay, in high heels and boots alike. 56 pages, one shot, that's cool. Now we got this Way of X. Wow, Nightcrawler looks mean. Okay, Way of X number 1, Cy Spurrier, or C. Spurrier. Bob Quinn's doing the artwork. A lot of variants. The Way of the Future. The Way to the Future of X. A variant by Terry Dodson down there. Mutant kind has built a new Eden, but there are serpents in this garden. Some mutants struggle to fit in, some mutants turn to violence and death, and the children whisper of the Patchwork Man, singing in their hearts. Only one mutant senses the looming shadows. Snared by questions of death, love, law, and love, only Nightcrawler can fight for the soul of Krakoa. Only he and the curious crew he assembles can help mutants defeat their inner darkness and find a new way to live, the Way of X. C. Spurrier, X-Men Legacy, and Bob Quinn, Captain America, push the frontiers of Krakoa in this unmissable entry into the bold new reign of X. Wow. That looks cool. Now we got some interior artwork. See, I read these and I want to pick up everything, and I'm like, I can't pick up everything. But like, this is number 1, so I may pick this one up. This looks cool. Artwork's nice. Colors and everything. I usually go with colors. And that is cool. Let's see what we got. What we got next? Ooh, Squadron Supreme. Hey, they're coming out with... Is this another title? I'm not sure about that face. Cool. Marvel Tales number 1. Maybe it's just reprints and stuff like that. Meet the mightiest heroes of a very different Earth as we celebrate the legacy of the House of Ideas with Marvel Tales. This anthology series shines a spotlight on fan-favorite characters, favorite timeless stories, and highlights some of Marvel's most impressive talent from the past 8 decades. When the Avengers come face to face with Hyperion, Nighthawk, Dr. Spectrum, and the Wizard in Avengers 69 and 70 from 1963 by the legendary Roy Thomas and Sal Buscema. This powerful quartet is actually the villainous Squadron Supreme, deadly pawns in a cosmic game. But then, with John Buscema joining the fun in Avengers 1963, 85, and 86, the Avengers find themselves in a world of the real, heroic Squadron Supreme. All 8 of them. Can these two rival super teams stop trading blows long enough to thwart the mad schemes that flow from the massive mind of Brainchild? Collecting Avengers 1963, 69 through 70, and 85 and 86. 96 pages. Cool. $7.99. All right. What do we got here? Darkhawk, Heart of the Hawk, number 1. I still have yet to find at Half Price Books Darkhawk number 1. I found 2 and up, but not a number 1, not yet. Let's see what this is. Danny Fingeroth. Okay, Mike Manley's doing, and more are doing the art. Dan Abnett, Kyle Higgins doing the writing. Okay. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the 90s hottest hero in 3 spectacular stories. First, an untold story from Darkhawk's early days by creators Danny Fingeroth and Mike Manley. Then explore the winged hero's cosmic years by Dan Abnett and Andrea DeVito. Finally, find out what the future holds for Darkhawk by Kyle Higgins, and more. Okay. All right, just a second. Okay, I was going to start off with Black Panther on the next page. Black Panther number 25. Ta-Nehisi Coates and Daniel Acuna and Brian Stelfreeze working on this one. Look at all the variants. These are like the new Stormbreaker people. All the, like the Young Bloods and stuff like that. Cool. That's a cool cover. Wow. Sam Spratt. That's cool. What's this one here? Brian Stelfreeze. Over here is like the main cover, I guess. Daniel Acuna. Cool. The final issue of Ta-Nehisi Coates' landmark run. It's the end of an era for the Black Panther as renowned writer Ta-Nehisi Coates concludes his Wakandan epic. Over 5 years, Coates has taken the Black Panther to hell and back and expanded Wakanda into the distant stars. Now in his final issue, he brings T'Challa full circle back to the home he left behind and a crown he has never fully accepted. This is the story of a king who sought to be a hero who was reduced to a slave who advanced into legend, and the man who has struggled to hold up an empire in his bare hands. The journey will conclude, but the legend remains. Don't miss the close of a historic epoch in comic history, including an epilogue drawn by Brian Stelfreeze. 56 pages, $5.99. Okay. That looks nice. We got Guardians of the Galaxy number 13. Al Ewing, Juan Friguri, covered by Brett Booth. And then we got a bunch of variants down there. That's cool. Different faces, though. You see them there, then you see them in the movie, and everything is different. It's a Yoon, or Jungin Yoon. That's a cool one there. Ron Lim. And Peach Momoko, that's cool. We got another picture here. That's a cool costume there. What if they move around? That's cool. Stars and everything like that. It was a character back in the 80s. I don't know if I forget, was it Carman or something like that? If you remember, let me know. But he moved around. He had a costume. It was just all stars and everything like that. That's cool. Kind of like Cosmic Man from the Legion as well. I like the background there with the color and the purple and the blues and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. A new age of space starts here. They were soldiers, misfits, mercenaries, thieves, and a family. They were heroes, but times have changed. The galaxy no longer needs heroes. It needs superheroes. Now, when the call goes forth, whether it's from a stranded team of planetary explorers or Emperor Hulkling and his Kree-Skrull alliance, the Guardians of the Galaxy answer. The new age of space brings a new artist, new headquarters, new costumes, new teammates, and an all-new enemy you'll have to see to believe. Get on board, true believer. It's going to be the ride of your life. Cool. And since that's a number one, or no, it's not a number one, it's just a new story. Epic and everything, like that's cool. That'd be something to pick up. I like the artwork. Nova's cool. I like to see him in a movie. We'll see. Ooh, Aliens 2. These things are so creepy. Look at that thing running wall on wall. How do you, when you see them crawling along the ceiling and everything, how do they stick? They must have suction cups or something. Carlos Pacheco's did that one. And then this one is Stephanie Hans. Wow. Always the bright yellow covers. Just a cover here. Oh, man. Wow, man. Imagine being in there. You're in there thinking you're protected and everything. You wake up and you look out and this thing is looking at you. Oh, my goodness. I bought the video game, but I've yet to play it. I wanted to see, like when you play the video game and you see it and just tear off running right at it. See what it'll do. I'm sure it'll kill you. But when you watch it, and I watched Markiplier play in Center Strain 01, and PewDiePie. I watched all of them play. Different people play it, and it's like amazing when you see Angry Joe and all of them, and Other Joe, and just watch them play the game. It's funny. Okay, now we got Return to Epsilon. Okay. Cruz has only one chance to save his son from the horrific fate he barely escaped. The clock toward total collapse is ticking. The aliens are loose. Wow. Man, oh man. Are you picking this up? I'm going to pick this up. I know Janet loves aliens, so I'm going to pick this up. Wow. Oh, look how cool this is. The Trials of Ultraman number 205. Kyle Higgins and Matt Groom. Francesco Mana is doing the artwork. And Arthur Adams does awesome monster books, monster covers. Look at that. That is so cool. And then this one here. Wow. Okay. When a teammate is in danger, you pull out all the stops to save them. And sometimes, when things are really dire, that means donning your Sunday best. Or donning your Sunday best? But even if Team Ultraman can pull off an unorthodox rescue, the results will raise some mind-bending questions and put our heroes in the crosshairs of a brand new threat. Okay. Some of the creatures on these kaiju were really weird on the TV show. I love that stuff. Okay, this one I'm looking so forward to getting, and I hope I can get a bunch of covers because I want to use them for prizes. Because I'm speculating on this one, and I think this will be something to collect because it's just a cool idea, even if it doesn't take off and everything like that, and be something that's worth a little bit of money. It's just a cool idea. If he kept that suit, what would he be like? Wow. Because we all know the Peter, the way they write him. You don't think of him that way. He wouldn't have done that. That's not who he is. But to do these what ifs, that's who he is. Spider-Man, Spider's Shadow, number 1 of 4. Chip Zdarsky. Wow, and Pascal Ferry. Phil Noto's doing a cover. I like Pascal's artwork. Let's see. Look at this. Is one cover here. That's nice. And then there's some inside artwork. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Could you imagine, depending on how he is, how Venom was or in the beginning? And if I'm not sure how, we'll have to see, because that's what I'm wondering, how he'll behave. Because the suit, like it said, it fell in love with him or wanted to be a part of him. But it wasn't treating him, was it treating him mean? Or I can't remember exactly how it behaved. Or did it take him over like in the movie? I can't remember exactly. What if Peter Parker became Venom? Peter Parker once put on an alien suit that nearly destroyed his life. But what if he'd never taken it off? Ignoring every warning, Spidey embraces the dark symbiote. Haunted by terrible nightmares and exhausted by an endless barrage of bad guys, Peter can't seem to catch a break these days. So when the Hobgoblin attacks, he finds a hero at the end of his rope. Wow. Invulnerable to new dark impulses. Spider-Man is about to change his rules. But it is truly Peter who is in charge. Okay. But is it truly Peter who is in charge? Creative powerhouses Chip Zdarsky, Pascal Ferry, and Matt Hollingsworth bring you a terrifying tale of Peter Parker possessed and on the edge. See, I think that's going to be really good. Wow. Like, imagine if they did, what if Anakin Skywalker never embraced the dark side and became Darth Vader? That would be a good story as well. Anything opposite. And what if, obviously, it would be the next step. Like if Anakin didn't take it, just like happened in the movie, where what's it, Han Solo and I forgot his name. Han Solo and his son turned to the dark side. Imagine if Luke had turned to the dark side and Anakin didn't turn, and it happened with him, and Luke did and turned over, and you can go even further and say if Leia had turned to the dark side as well. That would be a cool, interesting story. I'd like to see that one. And they had to chase them all down and everything. Wow. Okay, now we got Silk. That's a cool cover. Silk 205. Maureen Gu and Takeshi Miyazawa. And Enyuk Lee's doing the cover. Yep, that is. Okay, and a variant by Rose Besh. Someone is killing gangsters in Queens, leaving behind a trail of blood and fur. Now Silk has to protect these low-level criminals from a bigger, nastier villain. Can she use her sleuthing skills to figure out who's behind it all and stop them before it's too late? Let's hope so. Okay. Black Knight. Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade, number 2 of 5. That one's out now. Number 1 is out now. C. Spurrier's writing this one. Okay, we got a variant by Ron Lim. Okay, we got the Black Knight's Darkest Truth, or Dane Whitman's Ultimate Salvation. Dane Whitman wields the magical Ebony Blade as the Black Knight. A new enemy leaves a murderous trail as they hunt down magical artifacts tied to the Black Knight's origin and to the dark truth behind King Arthur's court and Camelot itself. A trail leading Elsa Bloodstone straight to Dane's door. If Dane is to stop the coming death and destruction, he must face the secrets of his own past, as well as shocking new revelations about the Black Knight's entire history. Dane has only just begun to realize the Ebony Blade's true potential and power. Will its unending lust for destruction finally consume Dane forever? That was a very interesting story. I talked about this before. That sword wasn't supposed to be welded by anybody like that was kind of pure of heart. They had to have something wrong with them, and they weren't really a really great, good, whole, honest. I'm not sure about honest, but it was like you had to have something about you that was kind of dark, so you could wield the sword, and you couldn't be like totally just goody. And that was a cool idea. So I need to go back and pick that up. I looked at it and I didn't grab it because it wasn't linked with King in Black. But I need to go back and get this one because I think I'm going to read this. It seems interesting just from reading that. Now we got Beta Ray Bill. So I'm going to pick up the first one of this one because it's tied in with King in Black. Artwork. Daniel Warren Johnson is doing the writing and the art. Valhalla is calling Beta Ray Bill. Bill goes hunting for Odin, still desperate to resurrect his lost hammer, Stormbreaker. But the former king of Asgard is far from his glory days. Stormbreaker is never coming back, but there is one place where Beta Ray Bill could restore his full powers. The All-Father of Nothing offers the Corbinite a path to immortality. Okay, at a price not even a god can afford. Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer's off-the-rails tale of cosmic vengeance and barroom breakdowns continues here. Okay, they're doing something different with him. Now we got this one, Carnage. Wow. Black, White, and Blood, number 2 of 4. Chip Zdarsky. Okay, Marco Cicchetto doing the cover. That's cool. Okay, here we go. The Symbiote Slaughterfest continues in the second installment of the stomach-churning study of ultraviolence called Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. First, the Daredevil team of Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto lends their brutal sensibilities to an eye-popping story, putting Carnage against the Amazing Spider-Man as you've never seen before. Then, Al Ewing, who's brought a nigh unthinkable level of body horror to the world of the immortal Hulk, lends his terrifying talents to a tale. And if you thought his Hulk stuff looked painful, you ain't ready for what he's done with Carnage. Oh my goodness. But wait, because you readers out there in Mighty Marveldom deserve the best, we brought comics heavyweight Ram V, or Ram 5, aboard for a story sure to make your skin crawl. Oh my goodness. So are you picking this up? There's so many cool books. I'm looking forward to reading a lot of different stuff. But I'll stop that right there like at 30 minutes. But let me know what you're going to be picking up. There's some awesome books coming out. Oh my goodness. So please like, share, and comment, and do what you feel, and just comment. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Just leave it in the comment section below, or Gmail me and everything at collectordude01 at gmail.com. But I'll make sure I leave everything down in the comments below so you know. But thank you very much for watching, you guys, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you're going to be picking up. You guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.